Hey everybody, I'm back. Well, as far as I can go, so I gotta bring it up for you. Okay, I already started because I didn't want y'all to have to sit here and wait on me. So I got started without you. All I'm doing on this page here is I'm doing the width of this on each one of these lines. And these lines are representing the table that they're on, that they're at. Even though it's a white table, I'm going to use this as my table. And I'm just making my lines to bring that over to this side. That's the way I like doing things, if you didn't notice that. So like there's a cat outside bugging a bird. That's what happens with the birds. They get aggravated with the kitty cats. And then there. Now I'm just going to go back. Do the width again. Go all the way across with that. Just keeping the measuring ruler right in between the sides. Got to make sure it's all the way to the end. Like that. I mean, it does not have to be perfect. Because if that was the case, that would look like this. In other words, it would be white. It would not be a brown. I just wanted the brown to match him. Oh, I forgot about that being underneath. See what I mean? I always make mistakes. Okay. Unfortunately, I still have some of the pages there. There. That'll work. Still not far enough down. Okay. By my thoughts, I should have made them a little bit wider. To me, they're just a little too close together. But it gets the point across. It's supposed to look like their table because of the orange lines. That's what I was trying to get over. There we go. Okay, so there's the table. We're gonna match it up there. Yep. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a plate of spaghetti on the table. So now I've got to find something big enough, round enough that I can use to cover the center of that table there a little bit. So I thought I'd use this for the plate color. And I'll use, what do you look like? Will that be big enough? That'll be big enough. So I'm just going to use my jar. This is a jar that holds these. That's why this is on there. It lets me know what kind that's in there. I actually forgot that I did that. I thought it was for my tape. Okay. Although their plate looks, you know, like oval, I'm just going to make mine round. I like that, but I don't because it went inwards. So, nope. Oh, I'm trying to find something. What's this? No, that's too round. Oh, there we go. I see something. Hang on. Okay. Got a lot of dust in here, and if you wonder why it's so dusty in this room, it's because I do a lot of ripping of paper and of cloth. Got this thing free at the resale store. It's just a container that holds stuff. It's a little bit bigger than that one, I think. Not by much, but it is a little bit bigger. And that's fine. There we go. I'm trying to find a place to put this now. I'll just sit it on top of that one. I'm going to cut that off there. People often ask me, how do I come up with the ideas for things? It's just, you gotta think outside the box. You know? Okay, I don't want that one, I want this one. Do I want to use these scissors? I mean, they're good on my hands. I guess I will. I don't know why I didn't just cut it with those. I'm just going to cut along those lines. Okay, that's my plate. I can put that right there for now because I can always erase that marking and reuse that paper if I need to. So, okay, that'll be my plate. And on that plate, I'm going to put a little bit of things on there. I'm going to put, this is a meatball. This is the spaghetti. Because I don't have a small hole punch, so this is the smallest I have. This is supposed to be like the spaghetti on the meatball on the plate. Something like that. Thought that'd be cute and make this into a pocket maybe. Haven't thought that through yet. What should I do? Oh, I need to make this into more of a plate look to it though. I need something smaller than that. Oh, that might work. Wait. No. What about those? That actually might work. Make sure it's all even. There's my plate. Why did it move? That's strange. That just right. I'm trying to figure out why it moved. But it did. I don't know. I'm just going to try and connect them right here. Somehow, some way. Somehow, some way. There, that'll work for me. It works for you, I hope. Yeah. So there's my plate. It's a little kind of thicker over here and thinner over here, but that's okay. People are looking at it that hard, then I don't know what to say. We could do it that way. I could make it more of a plate, though. But this is the top of the, like you're looking down on the table. If I was looking at it from the side, I would take and make like a thicker, like make it look like a plate sitting here that kind of bows upwards and kind of, you know, it's hard to explain. Yeah, I could do that, but I think I'm going to go with it like this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to make these smaller because I don't like them that big. Okay, so I'm going to, again, just make it into a U shape, makes it into a pocket. So that's what I'm going to do. Or I can make it into a belly band as well. I'll make it into a pocket. I prefer pockets for some reason because belly bands are really hard to get them to sit right. So all I need to do is, it doesn't matter which way, just as long as I do a U shape. Just like that. Just make sure your U shape is just where you want it. Make sure it's not, you know, off skew like that or anything. I'm just hopeful I did put it up there right. See, I got glue coming out over here. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little glue on this side. A little glue down here as well. Over here. I need to make sure that this is a square. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So there's that. Now I just need to make a couple of these with that paper. But they need to be smaller. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you a little trick that I learned from Pam over the paper outpost. And that is just fold your paper. Fold your paper. fold it again. This way you get more for just doing the effort of one, you know. There. Okay, now I just need to make a whole bunch of little meatballs. Let's see, would that be too big? I think it'll be fine. Wait a minute, how big are these? These are better. Okay, it's big enough. I'll just try that first. Okay. Hopefully you can see. And they don't have to be perfect, that's for sure. Because they're meatballs. You can actually go like this and just make them into like rough looking meatballs. Because they're meatballs. You don't want no like points to them. Then they don't look like a meatball no more. There's my little meatballs. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with cheese. I lost my poor meatball when someone sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor. Then out the front door. I forget the rest of it anyway. Okay, there's our meatballs. Now, if you don't want to use string, you don't have to. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use string. I might. The string is to be like, just, you know, scrunkly bunkly. You don't want it to be precise. It's not enough. It's all I have. I don't have any more than this. Something like that. And then just glue the meatballs in different places on the plate. Like so. Put this over here. Oops. I flipped them. I flipped them. There we go. And I can just glue that all together just as is. And then I'm going to make a little container of breadsticks. And then I'm gonna make a little thing with the amber, you know, like a little candle over here to the side. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so now I just need to glue this down. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Just got to wait for it to get down there. And all I'm going to do is just squiggly, dwiggly, just like that. Just right in the middle for now. If you want it to be other places, then you can. There we go. Anything sticking up that doesn't have glue underneath them, I'm going to make them glued. Put the glue directly on them. Now this is probably going to have to sit for a few minutes till it cures. I call it curing, but till it dries, till the glue hardens. There we go. And no longer can cause it to stick to that page. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. But now we're going to go ahead and add... Oh wait, forgot. Take your little meatballs. Bring them around here. Anyways, take your meatballs. Get you some of your walnut stain, because I see them have a little bit darker color for the walnut stain. I'm just going to grab my little dauber here. I'm just going to use this bottom piece here. Actually, I'll use this. I'm going to use this right here to rough them up, make them look a little darker so they're more noticeable as, what do we call it? Meatballs. Just giving them dark spots on them by doing this. And then I'm just going to touch around the edge of some pieces of it, making it look like it's rounded. Yeah, you're probably going to get a little bit of ink on your fingernail. That comes with it. It just makes them more rounded looking. And with that style of paper, gave them that indentions of light and dark colors, which makes it look like meat. When it's actually paper. There we go. As I said, you're probably going to mess up your nails, as you can see. It happens. That's why you need tissues. Now this is what they look like on the back, and this is what they look like on the front. They look rounded. They look like a meatball now. Okay, now I'm just going to glue these down with the Fabri-Tac. Because they have to stick to the rope there, yarn, whatever you want to call it. Just like that. Hopefully I don't kick off while I'm not looking. Trying to hurry up and get this done so that you can see what it comes out looking like. Because I still want to show you the other pieces that are going to go on here too, which is the breadsticks. There we go. Put those two pieces. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. I already got it there. Was going to put it like over here, but eh. Okay, so there's that. Got to be careful because that's where I use that on my pages to keep things from getting it, you know, getting the pages messed up. Getting this off my hands too. You know, I could do this later, but if I don't do it now, I might use it and then end up messing up my piece. Okay, so now we have that. Sorry, I'm taking a drink of my soda. Okay, that goes there. Put that up there. Now, I need to make that. So, I'm going to use these kind of things. All I need to do is round them off. I use my controllable scissors that I can control. I'm just going to round them like that, and I can put them at an angle on the table instead. And just put a like a round bowl looking thing there. Sorry, I keep forgetting I can't be doing that off the screen. Okay, there's one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and darken that right now. Which one was my vintage photo? Is this one? Yeah, I'm just going to round the edges of it right on my table. I like how that makes it look rounded too. Not just that, you know, it's just, it looks rounded too. But I need to make a little line through the center as well, because that's supposed to be a breadstick, you know. You know, breadsticks don't have roundness, do they? Or do they? I know garlic bread, like the loaf does. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make it a loaf of bread. Like cut a V in it. No, I'll just leave it like it is. And I'm going to glue that to the table. And this time I'm going to use, if I can grab it without it falling behind me, or behind there, I mean. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue. It comes out quicker, number one. Number two, it dries a little quicker. Okay, there's that. It's a breadstick. Now we're going to make the bowl. I put that right about there. So all I need to do is use this. Give me a circle. Just gonna cut this circle out. Wish I had a hole puncher, but I don't, unfortunately. Now I'm going to use this. Just going to cut that off because I need to use it. That's from my last thing that I did. We're going to give me a few little round things in here, which is going to represent our breadsticks in the little bowl. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Gotta hurry here. Hopefully I'm still in the light. Am I? Yeah, I'm still there where you can see me. Okay, there's that. Now, this is supposed to be a vase kind of looking thing. So the center has got to be really, really dark. So I'm going to use the black soot to give it an empty center. Where's my black? There it is. I'm trying to go too fast. There we go. Okay, that'll work. And then the brown will be on the outside to make it look like the lip is rounded. This is all spontaneous. Hopefully it turns out looking okay, y'all. There we go. I'm hoping this looks normal. Hope this looks good. Okay. Okay, that will go here. I know it looks weird right now, but bear with me. There. Gonna get my fingers all messy. Trying to get this done. I think I'm doing pretty darn good. Okay, we got how many breadsticks here? So okay, I'm just going to go around them. I don't need to do what I did with the meatballs. These just need to be seen as rounded. Trying to get it as, you know, far in as I can to give it like a tip to it. Make it look like the tip is right in the center. Oh, I don't have it with me. Didn't take it out. I thought I did. There's a spot. Now, the thing I originally wanted to do was make these... Oop, where did that go? It just flew inside there. Hang on. There we go. I originally wanted to make that shape so that I can make it to where each one of those breadsticks could be pulled out and you can use a, you know, it could be like a little tag or something. But unfortunately things happen. And I did mess up here though. This was supposed to have been turned into a pocket. Oh well. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And this is supposed to be a pocket. So we got breadsticks that are going to be way too big. I just seen that. Okay, so we're going to make them a little bit skinnier. A bit skinnier. Sorry, keep getting out of the range of the camera. I need them to be really small. There we go. This is probably going to look like more meatballs, ain't it? Yep. Looks just like more meatballs in there. Doesn't look like breadsticks. Okay. So this was a flop. See, this happens. It happens. See, I get aggravated with it. I've got to fix that. Got that little spot, but that's okay. I'll fix that with something else. I don't know how, but I'm gonna try. Okay, where am I at right now? 26. We got 4 more minutes. Okay. Seeing how I can't use these, I'll put these over here. Let's see. They do have the little thing that could be a fire amber, like it's lit up. I could do that. I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to, if anything, make another breadstick sitting here. Ooh, my nails are looking dirty underneath them. Can't have that. That's gross. Unfortunately, I can't do nothing about it. They're stained a little bit. Okay, whatever. Get them as clean as I can. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just put another breadstick. How about this piece here? Yeah. So I'm just going to go at an angle, just like I did with the other one. There we go. That one's too big. Still too big, I think. That's much, much too big. Close enough. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get my... Oops. Darken the end just a little too much. That's okay. I could make it look like there's Parmesan cheese on there too. Let's see. How can I do this? It'll hide most of that. So I think I'd do it like this. But see, then that's keeping that from being a pocket. See, this happens. Okay, maybe I'll put it down here. About like that. Yeah. And I'm just going to solid these down because these are above that and this is the pocket right here. So, yeah. Usually I do make things, I finish it off, I want it to all be useful. So I have to keep pushing until it comes out.